Fire in the hole! I'm so excited. This is my first catering gig that I've ever done. And I'm going to be making some Moink Balls, holy hand grenades, atomic buffalo turds, and armadillo eggs. I'm going to get those hot coals on the, I got some hickory wood, we got indirect heat set up, and we're going to get them Moink Balls on there first. Moink is moo plus oink. Moink. Those are Italian sausage or Italian meatballs wrapped in bacon, and I'll show you how to make them in a minute. But let's get this party started. So please stay tuned. Okay, I already got some of them on the grill, but I'm going to show you how to make some. I'm going to zoom in on this, and all it is a frozen meatball wrapped in bacon and skewered with a toothpick. So you cut your bacon in half so it's a little easier to work with. You just wrap it around your meatball and skewer it with a toothpick like so. I'll show you another one. Pretty simple. This is probably the simplest of the four things I'm making today. Skewer it with a toothpick. Take another meatball, wrap it in bacon, skewer it with a toothpick, and then a little bit of seasoning. I use some Paul Prud'homme's barbecue seasoning right there. Put them on the fire and let them go. Let them go. We're going to put the cover on that and let them cook. We'll show you what that looks like, and then we're going to get started on our atomic buffalo turds. So please, okay, my Moink Balls are cooking away. I'm going to show you how to make some ABTs. I've already got a pile of them made, but I'm going to make some more. Take a jalapeno, cut it in half, fill it with some cream cheese. You could put some chives in your cream cheese if you want to. This is just plain cream cheese. I don't have time for that. Take a little smoky sausage, put it in the middle. A little too much cream cheese on that one. Scrape some of that off there, okay. And wrap it in bacon. And I find it's easier to do it like a spaghetti style and roll the jalapeno in the bacon rather than try to wrap the bacon. It sticks to your fingers. And there you go. Atomic buffalo turds. I've already got a pile of them made up. Let's make a couple more. Here we go. Cream cheese. Little smoky sausage. I hope this is on camera. And some bacon. Hardwood smoked bacon. What could be better? You know, there's supposed to be a bacon shortage in 2013. I sure hope not. That would be a tragedy for me. I don't know how you feel about it, but that would be bad news for me. So there's another one. Another one down. Let's make a couple more and we're done. With the ABTs, we'll get them on the grill. Little sour cream cheese, a little smoky sausage. Hope you can see that. And a slice of bacon. Wrap it around. Now for those meatballs, you cut your bacon in half. You only need a half a slice of bacon, but for these you need a whole slice of bacon. Okay, one last one. Just to show you how it's done, a little bit of cream cheese. And you know, I hollowed out the jalapenos. I took the seeds out and the white skin out because that stuff's a little hard to take. But the green meat of the jalapeno is very sweet and good. And after I told you I was going to wrap it up a different way, I went ahead and did it the hard way. So there you go. Okay, so I got a pile of them done. Let me show you what that looks like. Get this camera to work. There's a pile of them, ABTs. And I'm going to get them on the grill now and get them smoking. And then we'll bring you back and we're going to make the holy hand grenades. So please, stay tuned. Alright, as you can see, my Moink Balls are done and my ABTs are coming along. They're still on the grill, going to be there a while. I wanted to mention that I put some of this Tony Chachere's spice and herb rub on those ABTs and I flipped them over, get a little more even cooking on them. and we got to take them off there and make room for the holy hand grenades. So stay tuned. We're going to keep this cook going until it's done. Don't my Moink Balls look good, don't they? Yeah, man. It's bacony goodness. They're right there. Okay, so please. My ABTs are cooking away, and it's time to make the holy hand grenades. The holy hand grenade is some Jimmy Dean pork sausage that I've added some minced onion and jalapeno to. And what else? Wrapped it in bacon. Right? Wrap it in bacon. What's better than bacon? Wrap it in bacon. Get it off your finger. Stick them on the grill. Now the other recipes for these that I've seen call for other things aside from jalapenos and onions, but that's all I'm putting on mine. And I'm going to wrap it in bacon. I've already got a pile of them made up. And I got a little twist that I wanted to show you. When I get done with these, I can't put these in now because they're made out of plastic. I don't know if these are on camera or not. Let me see. Yeah, see, these are those little toothpicks shaped like swords. And I'm going to cut the guard off the sword with a pair of dikes. Let me show you. I hope that's on camera. I doubt that it is. Okay. Okay, so I cut this the hand guard off the sword with a pair of dikes. And now it's kind of a little cross. And I'm going to jam those in those hand grenades when they're cooked. So ain't that cute? Okay, let me get my ABTs off there and get the hand grenades on. And then all we got left is the armadillo eggs. So please, stay tuned. Okay, finally, last but not least, the armadillo eggs. As you can see, I've already made a pile of them. But I'm going to make one more, show you how it's done. I've got a jalapeno, and I've got some cheddar cheese inside of it. I've got some Jimmy Dean's pork sausage, and I'm going to flatten out into a kind of a patty. And then I'm going to wrap that jalapeno in that pork sausage. And I forgot to bring my stuff out here, so I'll have to go back inside and get it. But what happens is, you can see, once I get that wrapped up, you can see by the finished product over there, you take some pork seasoning and roll them in that pork seasoning and then stick them on that plate there. And I got to get them on the grill, and I got to roll that last one up. And then they just got to cook a while, and then I'll bring you back for the money shot. And you see, no beer in this one. See, my grumpy mug's got coffee in it because it's early, too frickin' early. So I'm going to have me a swig of coffee out of my grumpy mug, and I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to stick my special toothpicks in the hand grenades. Kind of looks like a little, where's the camera lens? There it is. Okay, kind of looks like a little cross. The holy hand grenade from the Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And I had a lot of fun doing this video, and this food looks really good. And Scruffy's taking me out later. We got to get fitted for our tuxes for the wedding. You know, I told you this is for Dragon Lady's wet bridal shower. And when we get fitted for our tuxes, Scruffy's going to buy me a beer after all this work I've done. So anyway, that's it for this week. Tune in next week for a very special drunken steak episode. Okay? Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. See you next week.